Hello everyone, and welcome back to another awesome lesson on trade. Today, we're taking a shiny journey from gold to jewelry, that sparkling treasure we often see in necklaces, rings, and crowns. We'll explore how a raw material like gold ore, mined deep underground, is transformed into one of the world's most valuable and admired manufactured products, gold jewelry. We're also shining the spotlight on South Africa, a country rich in natural resources and known across the globe for its gold mining industry. So here's a big question for you to think about. Why do you think gold jewelry is more expensive than raw gold ore, even though gold is the main material? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget, there's a fun quiz at the end to test your gold knowledge. And if you're enjoying these lessons, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our weekly content. Alright, let's jump in and uncover the real value behind the things we wear and trade every day. Gold is the most popular metal for making jewelry. Gold is a soft, malleable precious metal. Gold ore is the raw material that contains gold. Gold is useful and has great value for a number of reasons. Gold is soft and malleable, which makes it easy to shape. Its color makes it unique compared to other metals. Malleable means it can be shaped easily into coins or jewelry. Humans have been intrigued by the beauty of gold since it was first discovered, and to this day most of the gold found is used in the making of jewelry. Gold has many useful properties. It is a good conductor of heat and electricity. It can be hammered into thin sheets and drawn into thin wires, which makes it useful in the electronics industry. While most gold is used to make jewelry, it is also used in manufactured electrical goods, like computers. Some gold is used for trade and transactions. It is difficult to mine, so it is more valuable than other metals that are easy to mine. Gold is long-lasting and does not rust. It cannot be destroyed easily or worn down, so it keeps its value. Most gold is mined deep underground. How is it mined? Well, one of the oldest and easiest ways to mine gold is called panning, and it is part of a method known as placer mining. This method is used when gold is found in rivers or streams, often mixed with sand and gravel. People use a shallow metal pan to scoop up the sand and water. They then gently swirl the pan so that the lighter material washes away, while the heavier gold settles at the bottom. This method doesn't need machines or deep digging and is often used by small-scale miners or people looking for gold as a hobby. It's a fun and simple way to see how gold can be collected from nature. Gold doesn't just come from the surface of the ground, it's usually found deep underground, trapped inside rock. This is why most of the world's gold comes from something called hard rock mining. In hard rock mining, miners go deep into the earth, sometimes several kilometers down. There, they chip away at rock using machines and tools to collect gold-bearing ore. Ore is a type of rock that contains gold inside it. Once the rock is brought up to the surface, it is crushed into tiny pieces so that the gold can be taken out. But gold doesn't just fall out on its own. Chemicals are used to help separate the gold from the crushed rock. Different techniques are used to extract the gold from the rock. The two most common methods are cyanide extraction and mercury extraction. The cyanide extraction method is mostly used by large companies. This method is carried out when the small, crushed rock that contains ore is crushed into fine pieces. It is then mixed with a solution of sodium cyanide to remove the gold. Sodium cyanide removes the gold from the rock. Thereafter it is mixed with zinc to separate the metal from the cyanide, and sulfuric acid is used to remove the zinc. Mercury extraction involves removing gold from rock with mercury. The fine pieces of ore, which is rock with gold, are mixed with mercury. The mercury then separates the ore from the gold. Once the gold is collected, it is then heated to burn off mercury. The mercury evaporates into the air, leaving behind the gold. This technique is commonly used by small-scale miners. This method can be dangerous because mercury is poisonous to humans and harmful to the environment if not used carefully. After the gold has been separated from the ore using chemicals, the next step is called smelting. This is when the gold is heated to very high temperatures in a furnace until it melts and turns into a liquid. Smelting is important because it helps to remove any remaining impurities or unwanted materials that might still be mixed with the gold. This makes the gold purer and more valuable. Once it is melted and cleaned, the liquid gold is poured into molds, which are special containers that shape the gold as it cools down. These molds are usually shaped like bars, and when the gold hardens, it becomes a gold bar. Gold bars are easier to store, sell, and use for making jewelry or other products. So, remember, gold is first mined from deep underground. The rock is then crushed into small pieces to release the gold. After that, the gold is separated from the rock using chemicals. Once separated, the gold is melted in a furnace through smelting. Finally, the liquid gold is poured into molds to form solid gold bars. Gold is rare, and this makes it very valuable. It never rusts or gets dirty, and it can be shaped without breaking. A small piece of gold can be hammered into a very thin sheet. It is soft, shiny, colorful, and beautiful to look at, which is why people love to wear it as jewelry. After gold is made into bars, it is transported safely to factories or workshops. There, it is melted again and shaped into rings, bracelets, earrings, and other jewelry by skilled people called goldsmiths. Once the jewelry is made, it is sent to shops where it is sold to customers. An ounce of gold jewelry often costs more than an ounce of gold in a bar. This is because jewelry includes extra costs like labor, the work done by the goldsmith, design, tools, and packaging. Sometimes, other precious stones like diamonds or gems are added, and all of this makes the final price higher than plain gold. Gold is one of the most valuable minerals in the world, and it plays a very important role in South Africa's economy. The country has a long history of gold mining and has been one of the world's top producers for many years. In fact, South Africa is so well known for its gold that Johannesburg, one of its biggest cities, is often called Jewellery, which means City of Gold. South Africa is one of the top producers of gold in the world, and it produces about 200,000 kilograms of pure gold every year. That's a huge amount of gold coming from deep underground mines. Most of this gold is not kept in the country but is sold to overseas countries. Nations such as the United States and India buy South African gold and then turn it into beautiful jewelry and other valuable products. Even though South Africa mines a lot of gold, it does not have many factories or companies that make gold jewelry. This means that instead of turning gold into finished products and creating jobs locally, most of the gold is exported in raw or bar form. Other countries then earn more money by manufacturing and selling the jewelry, which adds more value to the gold. Did you know we measure how pure gold is in carats? Pure gold is 24 carats, which means it has no other metals mixed in. Sometimes gold is mixed with other metals like copper or silver to make it stronger or change its color. This is why you often see jewelry that is 18 or 14 carats. We also measure gold by weight, using a unit called an ounce. 1 ounce is about 28 grams. This is how gold is bought and sold on the world market. The price of gold changes often, depending on supply, demand, and the economy. That's all for today. Before we wrap up, try to answer the following questions on your own before the answers appear. You can pause the video if you need more time to think. Next time, we'll continue exploring the topic of trade, focusing on fair trade. Don't forget to check the link in the description for extra materials and fun activities to help you revise. And remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on our weekly lessons. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep learning and take care.